Long before comment sections became battlegrounds, before answers were buried in sarcasm, there was a more hospitable web. Let's go back to that time, back to the platforms that tried, however briefly, to make it better. Today, we're revisiting one of those flickers, a sincere little corner of the internet, born in a more hopeful time, Google Answers. The year was 2002. The internet still felt like a frontier. And if you had a question, you truly believed that someone out there had a real answer. Back then, Google was still young, ambitious, and full of big ideas. Among its many experiments was one that didn't scream for attention, it whispered. It was Google Answers. The idea was simple and very human. If you had a question, something obscure, personal, tricky to search for, you could pay a small fee to ask it. On the other end wasn't a crowd or an algorithm, but a person, a vetted researcher, handpicked by Google, who would take your questions seriously. They'd dig through real sources, spend real time, and craft something thoughtful. If you appreciated the work, you could even leave a tip. It was a time when information was still treated like something precious. There was a quiet dignity to the whole exchange, a mutual understanding that knowledge had value, and that careful answers were worth waiting for. Questions came in by the thousands. Some were simple, some were heartbreakingly personal, others were just hoping someone out there was listening. And someone was. For a while, Google Answers felt like a glimpse of the internet's best self. Not the loudest or the fastest, but the most sincere. But the web doesn't stay still. Yahoo Answers showed up with its chaotic crowd. Forums exploded. Google's own search engine got smarter, faster. Why pay for an answer when you can get 10 for free, even if 9 were wrong? The traffic slowed. The researchers stopped getting pings. And in 2006, Google quietly shut the doors. The site still exists. It's frozen in time. You can still scroll through the questions and answers. Little pieces of curiosity, fragments of someone's evening thoughts, sincere efforts to help. It's a window into a more careful internet, one that believed taking time was better than being first, one that thought listening mattered. Google Answers didn't last, but it left behind something quietly beautiful, proof that, even online, a thoughtful answer was once worth something, and maybe it still is.